We all appreciate it's there. Bishop Ogide gave a report yesterday and it was adversely mentioned. So we acknowledge that it's there. And as a national government, we appreciate that it's a challenge that we need to overcome. When it comes to issues of policy, we are working to legislate, and we are expecting that especially the arms of the government that are supposed to be dealing with the prosecution will work harder to make sure that we can bring the culprits, especially in matters of corruption, to book and be able to make sure that this vice can be reduced, because we might not finish it one day, but a step at a time will get us there.
What would you say as your body tries to make sure that all the functions that are supposed to be devolved go actually to the counties, but this is not what you are getting?
Well, the fact on the ground is that we are doing our best to get the devolved functions. Actually, the president gave us a very short window to work on that, and there's been a lot of facilitation from the national government to make sure that we can devolve the functions. Early in February, there were many meetings hosted by IGRTC towards this endeavor. So I would say that most of the difficulties which come in issues of delineation and unbundling have been handled this far, and a report has been prepared for the Deputy President. It was actually presented last week, and the short challenges that are happening, we have also received a commitment from the Deputy President that we will be facilitated to complete.
The challenge would be, how would you be able to tame corruption as you continue to develop the functions?
Well, taming corruption is not a national government function per se. It is a function of not just the governments, but also the individuals. As a government, we do very well to legislate and come up with even very punitive measures, as much as you also know the bit about the human rights. You can only go this far. But we are saying on the part of the general mwananchi, there is a responsibility, and that is what we need to really work on. And when we see that we have a CSO that is committed to making sure that devolution works, we are saying that these are our watchdogs. These are the people that are on the ground and can be able to find the sources of corruption, can be able to deal with them, and above everything else, getting every citizen to understand their role, because when citizens do not understand their responsibilities, sometimes the responsibilities as well as their rights, they actually think that the only way to get a service is to pay something small or to dance to the tune of the person that is offering the service. So as a State Department, we are working a lot when it comes to citizen engagement and to ensure that citizens know their rights. And that we always say that the government will educate, but changing the mindset of individuals goes beyond what the government is able to do. So as I've said that our legal system also has a duty, but even getting them reported, that is where every citizen has a responsibility. How you behave when you identify, because it's very easy to bring it up when it concerns the other person, but not when it concerns your own person. So this is still a bottleneck in our fighting of corruption that we are not going to be beating until we all unite and agree that it is a problem, and a problem that needs a solution.
Thank you.
Tunaona, tunasikia na tutabonga.